And we're live. Let's see what we got for a thing for now.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
I got a commercial here. And I got, what do I got? Sportsman's Warehouse. Okay, interesting.
Get outside now.
Outside.
ACR, hey Deb, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Hopefully, I'm not sure if they got commercials going on right now.
Hi, CR. Hi, Deb. Hi, Molly. Hi, Colin.
Mac says hi. Mac. Mac. Mac.
Where did that go from?
Come up. Here. Macus. Come on. My second commercial is Travel South Dakota.
Honey, is your YouTube muted?
Okay, folks, how you doing? ACR, hey Deb, hey Molly, hey Jason.
Hello.
Max says hi. He's right here as usual. On my knee, even though it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Got rain. Now we got sun. Well, good for you. Hey Pepper, how you doing, daughter of mine? Hey Cage, how you doing? Thank you.
Hello, Pepper. Hello, Cage.
Yeah, Ian made out like a bandit this weekend at the yard sales.
Uh-huh.
Like I was telling you offline before I started, we went to a couple 25-cent item yard sale. Everything was 25 cents. We found another one that was 50 cents. And we went to a few others because one yard sale led us to another yard sale, which led us to another, which meant we started on this side of town and we ended up on the other side of town.
Right.
As soon as we leave one, we see
Hi,
a
Mike.
sign for another. Hey, Mike, how you doing, brother? Thank you for coming. Hey, Mike. Okay, Florida, how you doing, brother? Blake, hey, how you doing?
Blake.
Like I said, Ian made
Yeah,
out.
everybody's nice.
We got 9 already. Holy cow. We're doing really well. We get one more, and I would really start showing off some of the items that Ian found. I don't have all the items Ian found, but we because he took something home with him that I can't show. Pepper, you're more than welcome to join me because Ian and I have a knack for finding things. And if you need anything, come here. We probably got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with that. You just got to come visit. We could definitely use the help getting this house organized. If you want to help us with doing that, it'd be greatly appreciated, and we can pay you in stuff and gas and food and love and all that other stuff. Oh, we're up to 10. Yay. Yeah. Well, since we got 10 already, just not next weekend, we have a wedding to go to over in Red Oak. I'm going to start us off with some of the Ian's finds. This is not everything he found, but it's not so much the items themselves as how much he paid for all the items. Okay. For those of us who do like a good old-fashioned tool.
Oh, nice draw knife.
You ready to see how much he paid for it? Take a guess.
25 cents.
You're close, but not quite.
50. Not bad.
75. It's just a little surface rust, easy fix, but the handles are solid. The blade needs a little touch up, but that's to be expected for its age. But it's not really pitted or anything. So maybe a little vinegar, some light sand paper, and just a touch up with the honing stone. This thing will be ready to go.
Hey, Ajax out of the hospital. All right. That means he lived.
Oh, yep. Apparently he is alive. Now, this one here is because he paid 25 or 75 cents for this too. He got one of these.
Another one?
No.
This is what he found. And he worked on it. He got it working. Oiled up.
And
This
the
thing-
chuck works on that one?
Huh?
The chuck and the
25.
handle work on that one?
Oh, yeah. Everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, this thing is a really good condition. Look at that.
Like I said, better than the other two?
Oh, yeah. And this is local finds, folks. For those people who, it's a ratcheting screwdriver. But the only problem is this one is not interchangeable, unfortunately. Someone welded this
Oh.
or soldered or something where they wouldn't fall off. But I think it might be solder because it looks a lot like lead to me. I'm not sure if you guys can tell. I'd have to test it to make sure.
Well,
I
that's
think it might be
good.
solder.
I'm glad that you're doing better.
But that's, Ian's finds. All three of these less than $3.
Nice.
That's a really good price. Now, I spent, he's got another item he picked up for 25 cents that he wore home. It was a flight suit, an Air Force flight suit. And he's got to get the rank and stuff off of it, but it's in really good condition. Like it's got a little like wear on the collar, but other than that, this thing looks like it's never been worn. But that's about it for, and he's got a few other items, some t-shirts and stuff like that. Like, give me a second. This was a 25-cent item.
Nice.
Size 2XL. Nice little pullover. This is more of a sweater. I wanted to get it for Ian. I didn't notice that it had a heart on the sleeve, but it says
Nice.
that's I thought I got that one for Ian. That one I got for free. Like I said, that one sale, we bought 2 items and we got 2 extra items for free. So I thought that was kind of cool. The T-shirt that this is the T-shirt that I got for Jenny at that sale because I bought this one and I got the other 2 things or whatever. This is what I got for Jenny. So it just says "Get lucky" with a 4-leaf clover. Hey, Hugo, how you doing? Oh, me too. Gee, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, how you doing?
Now, the items that those are, with the exception of the clothing, obviously, there is a couple items that I found that I think is really freaking cool. I'm gonna start off with the 2 that I found together, and then which is going to be a subject of a future video. You'll see why once I show it to you. I've already showed Jason it, so he knows what I'm going to be showing off. And yes, it is a cane fishing pole.
Great for bluegill.
Yep. $2 for this. As well as
Well, another Amber Alert. Huh?
a fishing kit. Now, here's the cool part about it. In this kit is I'm not sure if this is a leader holder or another fishing kit, but it's got one of these on there. So I'm trying to figure out if it is a leader
Good
holder.
news there for you, Dad.
Huh?
Deb sprayed for those wasps at about 11 p.m. last night.
Oh yeah. She told me she mentioned it earlier that they are dead. But it came with a little, that it also came with some more stuff. It's still in the packages, by the way, folks. Different colored setups, worms. It did have some hooks, sinkers, swivels, and plastic stuff, as well as a spoon, which I don't know how to use, and some kind of whatever this thing is.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see that. It looks like a rattle trap.
Probably is.
Oh, no. It's full of crankbait.
But it doesn't have anything on the front, like, but it does have an eyeball.
Yeah. It's pretty close to a rattle trap.
It's got a little rattle in it,
Yeah.
but I paid like $4 for this.
Bass, crappie will hit that pretty good.
So for this little kit, $6 for the pole and the kit. And I figured to see what I can do with that. I've never fished with a cane pole before.
It's easy. It's just a string at the end of a line. You dip your bait in the water with your bobber, and you wait.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
What you can do is you can throw on a little fly, number 10 to number 14, and with a little cover, like in between the like the lily pads or the cattails, where the bluegill are going to be. And you just pull the bluegill right out.
Well, I have to wait till my knee is have surgery on my knee and I get healed before I can do anything like that, because I want to make sure I can get down to the shore. Yes, this thing is long enough. I'm not sure if I'm strong enough.
That's right.
But this will give me some fish, so I can catch some fish. Hopefully, if I can get some worms, night crawlers or whatever, I'd use that instead of the lures, because I'm more confident with those, because they always go after worms. But I can't be confident they'll go after artificial bait. But I'll show you the next one I found, which is only $5. And I think this one is a keeper once I get it. I've already talked to Deb about this one, by the way. Please forgive me. I have to lean across a little. This is where Jenny put it. Out of the way.
Mm-hmm. It's like somebody took it and shook it up.
Okay.
The nachos.
Mac, move.
But your mom was out there mowing.
Okay, let me put this on. Let me go big on this one, because you're going to have to see the thing in its entirety. This is prepping related. At least I believe it might be. You guys ready? A table loom.
Wow.
It does need a little doing and restringing. And I got to find some more parts of these little metal pieces right here. I'm sure try to hook these two together, like right there. Right there. But I'm sure I could do a picture search on the internet and find some. Then find someone who knows how to weave and talk to them about it. Because I have no freaking clue about any of this stuff. But what do you guys think?
It's cool.
You look on the YouTube for somebody who does that.
Well, I mean, I know a lot of people who are medieval reenactors and stuff like that, or reenactors in general. But I want to make sure I give it to somebody who will help me get it functional. It just that it looks like it didn't have any, TLC for a while. So I'm gonna try to get it where it gets some TLC and get it back into shape.
Oh, there you go. Do some medieval dickering.
Yes, that is a weaving. It's a loom, Pepper. Bob and
You need to
weave.
go around. You need to go around the encampment and trade. Find a way to trade that for something else. To get to your arrows.
Oh yeah, but $5 for a
Sweet.
table loom, so that's not bad. I paid more for Jenny's Inkle loom than I did for this, and this one here is got. It's not broke per se. Is that it's some of the strings here are missing these little metal loops and stuff. I see if I can find these
Yeah,
loops
you
and replace these
don't know to be able to eat that.
and get it restrung the way it's supposed to be, and go from there. I don't know exactly how that works.
Yeah.
Like I said, I did talk to Deb about this a little bit. Hey, Howie, how you doing? But this is what I found. It was just sitting on a bucket in this guy's garage. I just threw out a number and he said, sure. So
Yeah, Blake, I was thinking the same thing. That Cecilia might know.
Yeah.
She can
she's
knit
not
scarves
in yet.
really fast.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you got to talk to Jenny. Pepper. Maybe she might, give it to you, but I don't know, or trade it for you. It's hers. So she's also got an inkle loom too, and a whole bunch of embroidery hoops and cross stitch patterns and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Nice.
And she even has the what is it? The molds for making D&D dice.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so she can actually get. We just got to get the materials, and then she can start molding up her own dice. Thanks, Howie. We just got to get it restrung properly and find out what it's missing. I'm gonna do a picture search for a table loom and see if I can find the manufacturer, because I don't see any names or anything on this thing. I think it might be a kit from the way it looks. But I don't see. Oh man, there's like hardly any wear and tear other than the strings being missing. But it looks like all the house pieces are there, though.
As a what do you call it? Decoration.
I don't know. I'd rather. I mean, I don't. Decoration is fine for some people, but I'd rather see it be used like it's
Functional.
I believe in function, and it'd be a waste of a perfectly good little loom, just having it sit
Just
there.
let it sit.
I've seen people do that though, but I don't understand it. But there you go, guys. What do you guys think? $5 loom.
Nice.
And I just, like I said, I'm good at finding things for some reason. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure why, but I am. And then there are Ian's, tools that he found. He's really into those. I got to put this back where Jenny put it. But my walking ability is hampered quite a bit. Guess who's excited about the loom? Ever. She can weave. She's got her own setup, but not like that. Okay. But like I said, with the fishing kit and stuff like that, I'm going to do a future video on that once I get my knee fixed. I can't really go out and fish right now. I don't know if Jenny's going to do the at a crystal or anything like that. I think she's going to make some basic sets for her dice bags that she's been working on, and a few other specialty ones. Anything above basic is to be seen because of her interest level, because she gets bored with it. She goes, does some other stuff, then comes back to it. Then she goes, does other stuff because she has so many different hobbies. But I'm hoping that this one sticks because she can make some money selling dice and dice bags.
Camping cage free. What's wrong with you?
His knee.
Or me? Oh, me? Oh, I have a torn meniscus in my left knee, and I did it at work. And I've heard from workman's comp. They're going to cover the surgery and my time off. I'm just waiting to hear from the doctor to give me a day. And once I do that, I'm going to be off for a while until they start physical therapy and all the other fun stuff, because I can't work anyway. I've been sitting down at work full time.
Hey Blake, your turn's coming soon.
Now, I've got some really nice dice myself. Not as nice as Jenny's. Jenny's got metal dice. And I've got a big bag of dice right over here. But
yeah, I see a couple of 24-hour lives coming from Colan in the future.
Probably long-term ones. Especially when I can't go anywhere anyway. I got to do something to keep my sanity.
Mm-hmm.
But I got my newest Ranger dice, which is in my dice bag, which is somewhere over here on my shelf over here. I got for free when I was working the Renaissance Fair. Oh, I can understand that, Deb. But I'm sure once we get that figured out and set up proper, and even if it's partially way, like Jason said, maybe use it for decoration as a partial setup for loom type thing, but that would be an injustice to the loom itself, because they're meant to be used, not just
but like I said, with my limited knowledge, I've never seen or I've never used one before. I don't know what any of the parts are called.
Have you ever heard of a shuttlecock?
How to restring it,
or how to
Have you ever heard of the term shuttlecock?
What?
Shuttlecock.
No, the game?
No. It's the thing that goes back and forth through the room to create the lines. Weaving thing. I know a little bit about that, but that's about it. But I could be wrong about the name. If William was here, she could probably set me straight. But it's not in bad shape. It just needs, whoever had it before did not take good care of it. And the fact is that they maybe let a kid play with it or something, because
Or it fell off the shelf?
no, there's no damage to it. The wood is not damaged in any way whatsoever. There's no cracks, no dings, no stains. It's just the strings are missing. Maybe somebody used it and didn't reset it up.
Ooh, that's going to be a lot of processed food there. A lot of jars.
Okay, Hallie, do you have any pears? Bartlett pears in particular, by any chance?
You just said apples and blackberries.
I know, but I know he has a lot of different trees on his property. But that's why I was trying to ask if he has anything. Because, pear nectar or pear juice is one of my favorite things. No, I'm not going to make firewood out of it, Blake. Pepper would steal it from us if she knew I was going to do that. I can guarantee you she would probably do that. If she doesn't come down here and starts rummaging through our house and saying, hey, can I have this? Can I have that? Can I have this? Which I'm sure
I need this done. I need that done.
Exactly. If except for the stuff that's in Ian's room, which the stuff that he got, like the draw knife is better than my draw knife that I own, which I'm planning on making bows out of. using this to make bows. But and borrowing this in order to make a new rope bed for Ian. It's actually nicer than mine that I have. No, wait, I gave mine away. Clips has it now. But this one's Ian's 100%. And he paid, I think he paid 75 cents for this one, 25 to 75 cents for this one. So, and like I said, this one's in really, really good shape. I mean, there's not even any, the only thing it is the lacquer is a little worn, but that's to be expected. Owned this before, the person who owned this before Ian bought it took really good of their tools. But the person who sold it didn't know what they had. So there's that. Well, Pepper, talking about yourself in the third person is not the great way to do it when your dad says, "Hey, would you want something?" Especially if I know you could use it. I'd rather it be used than go to waste. And the fact is, half the fun for me is finding this stuff. So I don't know whether to put them up on Etsy, put them up on eBay, put them up on Facebook Marketplace, or what, or swap them, or whatever. Oh, that's cool. Yep, Pepper is a maker.
Well, that's awesome.
That's Howie. But I'll be like I said, I'm gonna. There was a guy just around the corner from me that has a 35-pound takedown recurve, vintage one. It had an anodized aluminum riser and fiberglass limbs, but this was a deep recurve, 45 pounds, right-handed. I can't use, but the fact is, 45 pounds is more than enough to take down small game. I just need to put a new string on that. Easy enough for me to make. So once I get myself settled here, I will be able to start making bowstrings, which is I can start restringing all the bows that I can find and all the other fun stuff.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. I got to put myself back down. Totally forgot myself.
Oh, huh.
It wasn't until you said something, Molly, that I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, Pepper. So I know one thing I can't eat definitely is mushrooms. Nope. And nuts, which really sucks. I actually like nuts a lot. I just can't have them. It really kills my insides. Oh, that's cool, Deb. Oh, how's your quail doing?
I think they're still in the incubator.
Oh, no, she was mentioning last week she had some issues with some of them, and she started again. So I don't know. But that was last week. Things can change with quail really quickly, apparently, because their incubation period is really short. Okay. Hey, hon, where's your flower at?
What?
Where's your flower I gave you?
It's in the kitchen window.
Ah, okay. We apparently are growing sunflowers. Or was it sunflowers, huh?
I think it's I don't think it's a sunflower.
It could be a daisy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well,
It's
Jenny
a bird seed.
had a bird feeder out front here, and some of the seed went to the ground and it grew.
Nice.
And here, I'll go get it. You guys tell me what it is, because my knowledge of plants sucks.
Keeps up getting up and down like that, he's gonna hurt.
I'm going to try not to get up and moving around much because my knee is killing me. Here it is.
It's a daisy.
Is it a daisy?
Looks like little sunflower. Little,
The ornamental ones.
yeah, like one of the ditch weeds.
Yeah.
Well, this was it got a little eaten, as you can see. But this came from the seeds from the bird seed. In a nice little ornamental blue bottle. What comment was that, Deb? I didn't delete any of your comments.
I didn't.
I didn't.
Which one is she talking about?
I have no idea.
I will let one plant in each tub go to seed for next year.
Let me check the. It might be on the YouTube side. No, I don't know what she's talking about.
I've noticed that every once in a while when I comment something, it doesn't show up.
Huh? Weird, because she's one of my members of my channel. You know, the actual paid members. So she shouldn't. None of her comments should go away, unless everybody's on the YouTube side, not the Facebook side. So that's good to know.
The
Blue
eggs in the
seed full flower. I have no idea. It doesn't look blue to me. It looks all yellow to me.
Oh, Wednesday or Thursday. Awesome.
But this was growing in our yard. I gave it to Jenny. The eggs in the incubator go down to 18K. Lockdown to possibly hatch on Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, cool. That's cool to know. Good luck on your hatchery, because I mean you know more about raising birds than I do. My grandma used to raise chickens, but that was when I was younger. Now, since I got permission to go hunting at Mike's property, I am definitely going to be wanting to get myself rehabilitated as soon as possible once I have my surgery, so I can get ready for hunting season this year. So I would definitely want to be showing off, hopefully some harvesting of some animals from my, not actually showing them being harvested or anything, but the products thereof. I'm not sure if Jason's planning on doing the same thing or not, because he still needs to get his hunter safety card.
Your hunter safety card.
Oh yeah, I need to get that.
So on a future,
I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I also know tomorrow I'm working on electrical in the house.
Well, it will be down maybe next week. We can do it something starting next week, or what? That'd be perfect when I'm down.
Yeah.
When I'm down, I'm going to be doing a full blown, as long as you can, hunter safety course online. Going over the what you need to know, safety, the whole
regs.
Yep.
Well, the rules and regs are also going to vary from state to state.
Well, that's one thing we'll be doing is each person will go look into the different rules, see how much they differentiate from state to state. I mean, Ian and I both got ours from here in Iowa, obviously, but his was different than mine because I did mine in high school, literally in gym class. They don't do that nowadays, which is stupid. They should always do gun safety and hunting safety.
No, the government wants control of everybody. Not everybody is being as independent as we need to be.
No, that was a local decision, not a state government level decision. Someone thought some kids might hurt themselves. Type situation.
Exactly.
It's a millennial zennial thing, not a Gen X thing like
with
me.
bubble wrap and insulation, so you don't hurt yourself.
And
Yeah.
participation trophies. Didn't have that when I grew up. But I'm not going to rant about that kind of situation. But I do wish they would allow hunter safety in schools now, because that would include gun safety and hunting safety and all other topics under there.
Well, a lot of the schools have been getting rid of the agriculture classes.
Right, Deb?
That I mean, even I went through home ec when I was in high school. The only thing that I wish they would have done then was back, they didn't do anything on handling finances. Like back when I was a kid, we still had checks we wrote with. There was no debit cards or anything like that.
Yeah, I had to teach my kid to write a check and address an envelope.
Exactly. And the thing is, how to pay your bills. That's more home ec than anything else.
I sent some young YouTuber one of my stickers, and they asked me for my address because they can't read cursive.
Ian can read it, thankfully, but he can't write it. But they can sign their name, which is really weird, which is generally cursive. Home economics it was a good class. I learned how to make what was it?
Cooking and sewing.
No, sewing I didn't do so much. I did learn how to do cheesecake. Yeah, but that's the only thing I did is cheesecake. I was much better in other classes but that's the way it works. It's not so much supposed to pay your bills, Deb, it's how to pay your bills. How do you set up? Well, nowadays I would think, how would you set up auto pay from your checking account or savings account if you have one of those, or even your debit card if you're going straight from one of those, like either a Cash App card, PayPal, Chime, or something like that. So there's that.
CR likes sewing too.
I know how to do. The only reason I knew how to sew is because I did leather work for archery gear, making pouches and arm guards and stuff like that. But that's the only reason I know how. I learned how to do a saddle stitch.
I learned how to sew just by watching.
No one taught me. I just kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
Yes, adulting does suck. But we're not here to, bash the millennials and the zennials and all that other
Well,
stuff.
it's not their fault.
No,
Mm-mm.
I feel sorry for them.
Oh, yeah. It's like that one. Oh, my favorite story about that kind of thing that's going wrong is that this girl who was raised in Rhode Island or something like that grew up writing longhand in cursive in school. And she gets through junior in high school, transfers to another school, writes her entire term paper in cursive, and the teacher gives her an F because the teacher can't read cursive.
Oh.
No, that's wrong.
That's that's majorly something wrong with our education system on that particular point. Because it's not my fault you can't read what we were taught how to do. It's your own fault for not learning it. Oh, I know. Adulting sucks everywhere. Not just you, Deb. But we're not, right now. We could go do a whole show on just about what we're talking about here, and I don't want to bash anyone in particular. I just feel like you said, Jason. We feel sorry, and Molly. I think you guys are right. Well, I just feel sorry for them more than anything else.
I said we taught everything for our kids that the school wouldn't teach.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm teaching Ian how to hunt and fish. Otherwise, he would be indoors 100% of the time playing video games and doing nothing else.
There's
Not
no
going
skill in that.
outside, not doing anything physical. It's bad enough he can't read. He can barely read cursive, but he does know how to read it. It's just that he has trouble writing it.
Yeah,
And I
that's the
can't
problem.
really teach.
Don't know. Well, like I said, I know several trades to earn a living. Unfortunately, these kids are not learning those skills.
Yeah, they're saying that they're thinking about bringing back the what is this?
The trades.
The trade classes. They
That
need
was the key to our society as a whole of the world is learning several trades.
Ian has a knack for electrician work.
It's easy.
To him, it is. I've tried it. And
It's not.
it's just it's a skill that I have tried to figure out. I have an idea, but being dyslexic makes things a little harder for me. But
There's a reason why it's all color coded.
huh?
There is a reason why it's color coded.
You know, I'm not. One thing I know, I'm not colorblind. That helps. I do know a guy who is an electrician who is colorblind,
Yeah.
and he actually changes the color. He actually has to ask people what the colors that he's using to make sure he's using the right colors, because everything's just. And the thing is, it's not everything in black and white. He's not monochrome. It's like a red green, blue green, something like that.
Oh, that makes it worse.
He's not. He's like I said. He could see some colors, but not some of them. Are he can't.
Yeah, they also make little gauges that you can check to see the gauges of the wire.
Well, they got the new glasses now that help,
Oh, those are expensive.
but if you're going to do a profession like, let's say, electrician, that is actually a necessity.
It is.
Yes.
This is true, Deb.
That's very true. Like I said, I've always thought I'd live to be 150. I'm not there yet. I'm only halfway there. Not even halfway there yet. So I didn't say how I'd live there that way. As long as I'm not stuck in a bed with a breathing apparatus, I'll be fine. But right now, teaching Ian outdoor skills and things like that, how to scrounge and find stuff he could use and actually put to use. Seems like a better skill to learn than video games. And
Video games are for a rainy day.
Military training.
Well, if he wants to become a game designer, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. You can actually make money doing that. But I don't think he's got the patience for that. He does have ADHD, so I don't think that's a viable option. Can he probably still do it? Sure. If he puts his mind to it, anything's possible. But he is really good with his hands.
He needs immediate results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the dopamine of succeeding is the
Yes,
thing that
it
he
is.
needs. And
It's also finding that skill that you'll learn more and more
Right.
and more faster. faster.
Well, he actually has thought about going to trade school for electrician. If he does, I will 100% support him to do that. Whatever
He's
he chooses.
ADHD and OCD at the same time. He'll be a good electrician.
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, he fixed the light in the bathroom when the switch broke. I got it apart. Some of the pieces fell apart. He figured out how to put it back together.
Replace that light switch.
No, we did. That's the thing. As we were replacing it, some of the wiring inside fell off where the connectors were.
That's not good.
No, but he figured out how to put it together. And I think he actually fixed it because before we had it, the bottom switch turned on the overhead light and the top switch turned on the fan in the bathroom. Now he switched it around where the top switch is the upper switch and the bottom switch is the ceiling fan, the exhaust fan for the bathroom, which to me is a much better design.
Yeah.
So there's that. Well, I mean, like I said, he's got a knack, and that means I think that would work out better for him in the long run. But he gets bored really quickly, and with exception, when he's shooting a bow, he will fight tooth and nail until he starts shooting. Then he just zens out.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him shoot for hours just because he gets instant results.
Yeah. Nice, Deb.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Deb. But I know some people who got the college degrees that are still waitresses or waiters. Was that you, huh? Well, heard an alarm go off. I go, okay. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit to the conversation something that Jason said about my poll here. You said bluegill?
Oh yeah, it'd be perfect for bluegill.
What about bass?
Unless you catch them on the beds.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I remember I don't fish very well. I am not very good at this.
Yeah,
I am persistent, though.
At the end of the pole, it's not designed to cast and reel.
Well, I normally use an open face reel, and I basically bobber fish for most things because it's the easiest thing to do. But I'm not sure even know how to tie the string onto that, or what kind of. I mean,
Big clinch knot.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Me
Sorry.
either.
Okay. I wouldn't know. I've never. It seems to be practically brand new. I mean, it's lacquered well, not chipped or anything. There is a little rust right there, but it's better than letting it sit and everything else. It does have a little blemish right there. See the hole? But I think that's why it was made that way when it was put together initially. They peeled it back. And
Yeah, I think that it's good for panfish or small catfish.
I don't know about catfish, but I was going to see what I can do. Pick up some night crawlers and see what I can pick up in a day. You know, to say, if this is a less than $10 kit set up with all what I've got here, I got a bobber, I got hooks, I got sinkers, I got lures. I don't know about lures with that thing, but
Bye, Pepper.
Bye-bye.
Be well, Pepper. Love you. Let me know when you want to come up, Pepper. We'll plan for you to coming up. Yeah. Okay. I could, like I said, I don't get a chance to choose what kind of fish I catch because I'm not been able to honestly say I'm going to catch this kind of fish and catch that fish. Ian, on the other hand, goes like he did with the catfish when we were at the Mississippi, and Ian says, "Dad, I'm going to catch a catfish." 18 seconds later, he's pulling in a catfish. He could have pulled anything else out in, but he pulled in what he said he was set out for. I cannot.
It'll probably be closer to autumn. She'll let you know.
Okay. My birthday is in September, just to let you know. Let me see. I gotta check something. No. I'm checking something. When is my birthday? Good question. Oh, my birthday's on a Friday this year. What's a bream buster? I have no idea. The only thing Black Widow I know is my longbow. Now,
My birthday's on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this year.
Huh?
My birthday's on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this year.
How's that possible?
Well, I'm the 16th, Jason's the 18th, and we make it a 3-day event.
Oh, that makes sense. Jenny's it comes up after mine, but hers is not till November.
Yeah, well, it's nice that it falls on his days off.
Yep. Oh, I did not know that.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Pepper's going bye-bye.
Bye, Pepper. See you later.
No, but I want to get with her again about going fishing. We had a lot of fun when we went fishing at the gathering. So I still can't get the sight of Blake walking the bass out of my head.
Nice.
It was fun. It was funny, too. Especially when he had to run after it. You know, I think he took Blake took my stringer with him when he left, because the stringer is the one I found on the beach near the spillway that Robin, you and I were at, Jason.
Yeah.
But I found that stringer on the beach. That's the same one I lent to Blake when he was down there at the other part. Oh, okay, Blake. I did not know. I mean, I've never used one of these. My
I
dad
have one that's similar. That's fiberglass. There's graphite.
Graphite.
Oh, like I said, I've never used anything like this before. I'm going to take it down to the
You'll get
local place here called Mariposa, and there's a handicap dock that I can actually walk out to, with my leg being what it is, and attempt to get on camera me trying to catch fish with it.
Okay.
Because I am terrible. And knowing my luck, I'll end up catching more snags than anything else. Or losing my bait.
What's on the bottom of it?
Bottom of what? No, it's I got a bobber, Blake. Give me a second here.
Getting close to that ceiling fan up
The
there.
other part of the kit. I'm not sure if I showed you guys, those people who didn't see it yet. Came in this little box for $4. And let's see here. Here's what's got it in here. It's got this thing. Don't ask me about it. That's what it is. Here, let me do this. It's got. I think this one's got leaders on it, but I can't be sure. You got. This is the only bobber I have is this one here. If I'm just using this kit, I'm not talking about my regular fishing kit, my tackle box. Okay, for bass fishing. Okay. I got 3 bags of various setups that are already pre-set up. This has all got string in there, as you can see. Got a little sinker, got a hook, this one here I think is a salamander.
Yeah.
It's got legs. I'm sorry, I know it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
It's got legs. And I didn't even do that. It did it on its own. Okay, this one here has got a blue worm with a bullet style sinker in there. Right there.
Yeah.
It's already set up for you.
Yeah, it's all set up. It's already pre-packaged. It came in this way. The same as this one. I didn't make them this way. They're not zip-locked. This is just the way they were in the kit. I mean, each one of these things, just these 3 things alone, would be worth the $2 that the $4 that I paid for it.
Yeah.
And here's another one, and it's another salamander one, just like this one, but a different color. Now, I've got some of these little plastic squiggly thingies, and a little deal for that. I did show you the spoon that came with it. I have never caught anything on a spoon.
Yeah, you skim that across the moss on top of the water. It's weedless. They actually have to bite it good.
I wouldn't know. Never used one. No, I have, but I've never got anything. I've got a couple of these, another bullet one. The hooks that I have are the ones that you saw in the package. There's a few on this thing here.
Yeah.
It's got one. Actually, this has got 3 hooks on it. This one here has got some big ones like that.
Yeah.
And snap swivel, as you can see. But this one here has got a red one there. And, let me turn around where you can see it. 2 other ones right there.
Yeah.
There. But here's the round one. There's a bullet sinker right there. And the bobber thing. And I don't know and you got these little plastic beady thingies.
Yeah, it's almost looked like it's set up for salmon.
I wouldn't know. Well, it was in Iowa. I don't know.
Too big to be salmon.
I don't know. But this is what I'm going to try to catch something with. But I don't think this cane pole would be set up for this stuff. To be honest, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it anyway. But it's got a nice little, a little tackle box.
Yeah.
To be honest, that would be a good $1 box just by itself. But that's what I've got. Very little money into that, and if I could catch some fish, that'd be a good survival little setup thing. Oh, okay. I've got regular bobbers, Deb, but they're in my other tackle box, which is in my truck. And I haven't taken them out of my truck since the gathering. Same as with my telescopic fishing pole that I carry. But I usually carry that one when I go backpacking.
Jason wants to show you his pole.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the modern day version of your bamboo fishing pole.
Okay.
So, like I said, there's no reel on here. You have your line here, your extra line here, so you can actually fold it up, and it is telescopic. You can pull the cap off here. or the plug, whatever you want to call it. And I get it to come out. Come on. There it goes. There's 3 pieces. This one's like 10 feet long. If you look here at the edge, you got your little eyelid.
It's like mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So that there is where you tie off here on yours. But mine, I can tie it off, and I can also make it as long as I want or as short as I need. But it's only designed for like a roll cast, if you want to count that.
No clue what that is.
Well, with a fly rod is when you drag your line towards you, you fill the line, the end of the fly rod out, and it rolls up out of the water.
Oh, okay. Okay, I've seen the river runs through it. I've seen the movie Red Rivers Run Through It about fly fishing.
Yeah.
That's about the extent of my
This
fly
is probably
fishing.
what Blake is probably has,
Yeah.
but this one's 10 feet long.
Now, how long is it when it's collapsed?
About 42, 44 inches.
Okay. Just a little over 3 feet, 3.5 feet.
Almost 4.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I mean, that would not, I mean, I'm trying to figure out if someone could use something like that when you go backpacking on a long distance backpacking trip to carry a pole, but I don't think it'd be practical.
No.
Well, this is more of a modern day. This is the modern day cane pole, but this design was actually been used in Japan for hundreds of years.
Oh, I'm sure. But the thing is, I had just thought of that. I couldn't pass up the opportunity when I seen the both pieces together, you know?
Nice.
So,
It's a nice set.
well, I'll do my best to try it and see if it works. Like I said, I'm gonna try to set up my tripod and my phone and all that other stuff where you guys can see me try to fish with it. And if I succeed or fail trying to catch a fish, and if you guys see me catch anything, you guys are going to be just as lucky as I am, because I have no freaking clue what I'm doing. I mean, I could watch all the videos you guys suggest,
Well,
but it's about technique, and I have trouble connecting techniques. Ian is just a natural.
I just got a little nip on there, a little rubber nip with a hook.
Okay. Oh my God! Just to let you know, Jason, when you held that up just now,
Yeah.
one of my notifications popped up from the Farmer Almanac.com of a guy holding this pole in the same position. It
That's
mirrored you.
I'm not psychic.
Huh?
No, I said no. I'm not psychic. I just have common sense.
No, I mean, fishing is a skill that everybody should know. I mean, can I catch small ones? Sure. But I can't catch something on because I want to. You know, I can't target a species.
You fish by luck.
Yes,
That's me.
I can do that, but I don't really call myself a fisherman because of it. A fisherman can choose what he catches. I just get whatever bites on my line. So, knowing my luck, I get that pole out there and I catch a snapping turtle.
Yeah. Well, watch Colan be really good at bank lining.
What's bank lining?
Is when you tie the rod to a branch or something next to a creek, and you throw a long fishing line in there with several hooks, bait, and a weight.
Like, is that a trout line?
You come back the next day, and you check and see what you caught.
That's a trout line, and you need
Yeah, trout line.
you need to have those marked.
Yeah.
You can't
So
just
it's basically the same thing.
yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I haven't done that one. When I was younger, I tried fishing with a stick, like they do. You always see in the movies.
Huck
You tie the
fin.
line on and I tried that method. I'd never even come close to catching anything.
That's basically what that cane pole is.
But I don't know what it is about myself and my little telescopic fishing pole that I've got. It's a 6-foot telescopic, like the medium action rod, with a open face reel. I can do stuff with that. I don't need a big fishing pole to do what I need to do. Catch fish. Though I did attempt to try to catch one of the guard that we saw there at the lake in the shallows, but no luck. Never caught one of those either. And I tried.
Yeah. See, here you have to have your name, phone number, address,
And
and
date
your
you put it in.
license number.
And
They
date
have
you
on
put
the
it.
judge here.
You also have to have it dated.
Here we don't.
Yeah.
But you have to mark it R as recreational or S for sport.
If it's for sport, you're going to actually have to have a digital tag on your license.
Yeah, because you're doing it for profit.
I caught fish, but I didn't catch fish that I wanted to catch. Unlike, Cliff caught 3 bass.
You can bring me down.
No, you're up there for life.
Sure, everybody can stare at my picture.
I have not seen Cecilia yet, even though I have sent notifications out to her. So if anybody's seen her, say hi, tell her I'm going live. I just had to run late because of circumstances. Now, you guys see some of the stuff I find. Has anybody found anything cool at any local yard sales, garage sales, secondhand shops that you want to show off?
I haven't been. Katie went today to a secondhand store to look for old records.
They
Did
were
you find
closed.
any?
Nope, they were closed.
Oh, man. Jenny and I did stop in at a bin store. I think we spent $8. And love, did that stuff ever come in?
What?
The stuff in the bin store.
We
Did that
are
ever
the
come in?
dog.
I don't know. Did you grab it?
Oh.
Speaking of dog,
Yeah.
I will be right back. I have to make a run out to the van. It's going to take me a little bit, so you can talk to Jenny while you do that. Because
Hi, Jenny.
I am not. I don't move very quickly with my knee being what it is.
right?
Be right back.
How's everybody doing? How y'all doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Today was my boss's last day at work. My old
Oh, yeah?
boss. Yeah. His wife's getting Parkinson's. So she's getting worse. And she's also getting knee surgery, so he has to stay home and take care of her.
Oh,
It's okay. He's getting ready to retire anyway.
right.
Yeah, Deb's still trying to win the lottery. The redneck retirement.
Fun.
Winning the lottery. So how many people have bought lottery tickets?
No, I didn't get around to it.
No,
I haven't in one yet. Think up to 900 million?
Talking about Powerball.
Yeah. Redneck retirement fund.
Yep. Okay, folks. Some are practical, some are just different on the items that we picked up. But each one was $1. The practical side for our downstairs basement bathroom. Everybody needs one of these.
Ours hooks up to a drill.
Huh?
Ours hooks up to a drill.
No, that's just a regular scrubber. I don't know why Jenny got these, but she picked a little 3 set of these up.
Oh, those are nice. I have them.
Got 3 of those.
I
All over
used
my
to have
toolbox.
some.
Yeah, they gave them to me, so I put them in my toolboxes.
Oh, okay. This is a magnet. It's actually kind of practical because here I've got to put this one up full because this is actually pretty practical. What she picked up. It's a refrigerator magnet with all the different cook times of different things:
Ah, nice.
pork, vegetables, beef, chicken, and pasta. And it tells you whether you're going to use a quick release or natural release, a steamer basket or trivet. You're going to brown, sear, or saute. Tells you all about all that stuff. So that's a pretty good little part there. I didn't know she had that one. Good find, though.
That's nice.
Yeah, I usually cook by
That's
smell
good.
now.
Yeah, a little magnet with all the stuff on it. That's actually pretty cool. Yep. Okay, I didn't see what you picked up here, so this one here is for cleaning keyboards, I guess. Computer keyboard cleaner.
Oh, nice. I could use that.
Another item. This one here I picked up for me because this is a new lid for one of my mugs.
The tumbler.
Yep. Because I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm actually going to open this up. And it's in a nice little. This one's actually pretty sturdy. I'm not sure which ones it'll fit. Do I have one over here? And is this one of the magnetic ones or not? I don't know.
Yeah, Blake, especially my processed food.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of cool how nature does it for us. Something eats the grass.
Oh, yeah.
We eat it.
This is a magnetic one. That way you can take it apart. And really, I think it'll fit my other mugs, which I means I could use it with my Yeti cup and stuff like that.
Yeah, Dad, that means your cast iron's getting too hot.
Okay, the next one I found for Jenny because it's really cool. Star Wars socks. Yeah, these are the long socks. I figured she got a brand new dress from Goodwill for the wedding. I think she could wear these socks with them.
Right.
Hey, got to show your nerdy side somehow, hon.
Well, my knees are,
And this last, there's another item that Jenny got that she saw at the last second.
Back scratcher.
Back scratcher. She says she needed one. I said, but what about me? He goes, I need this. So here, love.
Yay, back scratcher.
And the last item, actually, I got for me for a reason.
Jenny, wash it first. Colin scratched his toes.
No, I didn't. I just pulled it out of the bag, which is right by my feet. I picked up a bottle of 99% isopropyl.
This is how long it gets.
This is great for those alcohol stoves that that I prefer to use. Well, I may have a propane stove and a butane stove. When I backpack, my alcohol stove is what goes with me.
Right.
I normally use denatured alcohol, but finding 99% isopropyl is hard. And this right here container will definitely last you quite a while on the trail or any of your survival packs and stuff like that. So 99% rubbing alcohol. Well, that's actually it's not even rubbing alcohol. This is just isopropyl. So do not drink this, folks. Unless you want to go blind. Do not.
No, you only drink it one time.
Yeah. You get drunk once. Then you pass out and you never wake up. Those you got some really nice little folding stoves. You know those the little hex. What do they go? Hex tabs or what do they call them? Hexatrine or something like that. Those are great for a little bit, but you can't. They're not replenishable. They're not easily found. That's what I liked about the alcohol stoves. No matter where you go, you're going to find alcohol somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's why I like a little about the alcohol stoves. They don't work in certain environments very well, but they do work eventually. You know,
What's Jenny doing?
she is playing a video game.
Oh, well, it's too bad she can't see the screen. I'd like to show her what I'm working on.
Oh, she will in a second. I will do this. Now you're up here. She can see she can see the screen now.
Okay. I bought these hand towels
Mhm.
and I cut them in half.
Mhm.
And this one is complete. You hang it on your handle of your stove.
That's nice. That's pretty cool. She can do that. You can do that, Rob.
Yeah, I could probably. That's nice. That's pretty.
Okay, I'm done.
Hey, DIY hand towels for the kitchen or bathroom or whatever.
Gifts.
Oh, okay, Deb. I didn't know. I haven't ordered anything big from Temu. The last thing I ordered was the same thing I ordered the first time. Was the strikers. Now, like I said, would I keep it in this container? Probably not. I do have a liquid fuel holder container that I used that I picked up from Shields that I prefer to keep alcohol in because it doesn't evaporate very much. It's a really solid, non-sparking container that won't leak, which is
Right.
something
Yeah,
you can't
you
trust.
can
This.
drop it
If
in
you open this up,
the-
you can't guarantee it won't leak again. So, while it's great initially, change out the bottles as soon as possible. Like I said, the alcohol, the liquid fuel bottles that's used for like liquid fuel stoves
Yeah.
and stuff like that. The ones the pressurized versions, which is what the bottles are generally used for. But I use it for my alcohol for my little alcohol stove. Mine's a little transient knockoff that I got from Wish or Geek or something. I can't remember which one because it's the same thing to me. And need to get a new one just because I like to have a backup. But that's my preference when it comes to packing stoves because it's lightweight for the most part and fuel is easy to find. Now I do have my my wood gas stove. You know, my knockoff wood gas stove, which I got from the same place I got my alcohol stove, and they combine really well together, as well as being able to use twigs and stuff like that to cook food and stuff. Just not a big fan of the top of it for setting on pots and pans and stuff. I want to get a little metal grate to set on top of it to give a little bit more stability. But other than that, they both cook very well. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that's that's kind of cool. Yeah, check this out, Molly.
Oh yeah, my grandma did all that too.
Oh yeah, I learned how to do that from my grandmother.
My grandma crocheted things. She didn't make them out of Barbie dresses or anything like that, but she crocheted them. Until my dad made a wooden toilet paper holder that had the big long handle down the center, and it just fit inside. You couldn't see the toilet paper until you lifted up the handle. The next one. Let's see here. Let's go to T-Move real quick. I don't know if they would have. They're in the. What's it? They have a
I found a
camping.
better site than Temu.
Huh?
I found a better site than Temu.
How? What
Vivor.
site? Huh?
Vivor.
Okay, write that
Vivor.
down. Write it down in the chat for I could, because I'm having trouble hearing you. My ears are ringing too bad. Let's see here too.
I remember how to spell it now.
Vevor.
Oh, that's right.
But it's not your Timu kind of stuff.
No.
It's like stuff you actually really, really want.
Like what?
Like my ice maker.
Our ice maker, meat grinders, vacuum sealers, power tools.
Furniture.
I don't know about furniture.
Work tables.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the. You got your portable power stations for $179, which I'll probably take a look and see what. I've never heard of that brand before.
Oh, they're big.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the portable power stations just because I'm a solar generator, 296 watt hours, 300 watt backup lithium battery.
On Temu or Vivor?
Vivor.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at the list that they have. All kinds of stuff. Tools. You got incubators. Just got Deb's attention.
Well, I'm sure. Agriculture and forestry equipment.
Greenhouses. All kinds of stuff.
I'm going to check something. They have bows.
And what?
They have bows
Yeah.
for under $100, but they're not very good bows. We're talking about the heaviest weight one is 38 pounds.
Kind of like Timu.
Timo doesn't do bows though.
I know, but they do axes and hatchets that are really tiny.
Right now, I'm looking at something that's actually pretty interesting. You know that military P-38 that I got?
Yeah.
They have a set of 5 of them for $3.98. They're knockoff versions, not the original versions, but still
Right.
for $4 basically. And shipping is free. Free standard, free on all orders.
Let's see. They got, okay, I'm going to run down the list. They got the restaurant and food services, power tools, hand tools, air tools and compressors, including high pressure air compressors. They got all kinds of stuff for automotive, lawn and garden, material handling, building and construction stuff, arts and crafts and sewing, agriculture, forestry equipment, pumps, machining, welding, plumbing, electrical, hardware, heating and cooling, cleaning and janitorial supplies, office supplies, lab stuff. And
Yeah, but I've seen the prices on some of that stuff. It's not cheap.
It's cheaper than the name brands.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but still out of my price range.
Well, not everything on their site is.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the look of the battery I looked at, and the bows are cool. I like bows in general anyway, but I don't see any. Well,
You got stuff for woodcraft, papercraft.
they do have tents and stuff.
Yep.
They have your table, your cooking table,
Yep.
$79.99, $80, basically. Well, they got some things. That looks interesting. They have a canvas wall tent, 10 by 12, with PVC storm flap, large canvas wall tent, waterproof canvas. I don't know, does it come with poles? Is the question.
Like I said, they got that garden cart that holds 900 pounds. I haven't seen it any cheaper than like $200 anywhere. Here on Vivor, it's $129.
Hey, hon. Look at this.
Wow.
$739.99. Oh, it's $740 plus shipping. Yeah, I'll probably keep that. I mean, save the site and stuff, but
Well, see, my ice machine broke, quit working, and they replaced it at no additional cost.
well, that's pretty cool.
That's because we work reloads.
Oh, that was cotton canvas, galvanized. Does it come with the poles?
Oh, wait a minute. I just got I'm about ready to get
Oh, it comes with frame. Okay.
attention. They have a fire pit cooking grate, 30 inches, foldable round cooking grill. So it unfolds and you put it over the fire grills at the
Okay.
campgrounds.
Is that on the list here?
Yeah, it's $59.49.
There's a folding one.
Yep, the Vivor fire pit cooking grate, 30 inches.
Well,
And it's
this,
foldable.
I've seen the folding one that I'm looking at. It's got for $37.99, and that's
Yeah.
the 22.4-inch one.
Yeah.
It's got a griddle on one side and the open grate on the other. But they also do have folding wood stoves for the canvas tents. Sorry. Sitting down on my butt all day just is really boring.
Yeah.
But I get to watch a lot of TV, movies and stuff. They do have a lot of cool stuff, though. Don't get me wrong. I just wish I had the money for it. Ooh, that wood stove's not bad. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go through there and investigate this site a lot more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so much stuff in here. It would take you hours and hours and hours to actually go over everything.
We have a Big Lots in Des Moines.
You got a rectangular fire pit grate, 32 inches fire pit grill grate.
The folding one that
rectangle, $30.
the one I saw one that would work with our tripod set that we have already.
Yeah.
We have the S hooks that we could hook into it to hang it from it, so make it freestanding.
Free floating.
Yeah, with 4X hooks, you can. That's how we usually cook our food. We got the tripod, but basically it goes straight across and down. You got the two
Yes.
uprights, and then one goes through like a spit. Then we just hang our S hooks off of that. That way we can. I think I have a picture somewhere of our setup, but it's been a while since I've seen it. It might be on Facebook. It might be on my phone. I'm not sure. Let me take a look. Maybe I'll get lucky and find it.
Some nice fire pits, not as nice as the ones we got from Lowe's.
I got a picture of my friend Ben sitting in front of my fire pit setup at a cowboy event that I worked. Let's see here. That's not it. Let's see if it's under the other one.
They got a lot of tent stoves in there that are far, far cheaper than you get at Cabela's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is,
shop.
it's also a matter of quality, too, not just inexpensive.
Well, yeah, the ones they sell in there are not that much great quality either.
Excuse me, folks.
Oh, fire irons.
If you see a waffle iron, let Deb know. She is very interested.
No, she has a 3-piece cast iron fire irons. Is it like a branding iron?
Not sure.
Oh, big enough for 3 or 4 hanging pots.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find my my fire pit set up.
Yeah.
That way you guys can understand what I'm talking about.
Well, a lot of stuff sold out.
Like our tent.
Yeah, like our tent, yes. Oh, the Vivor outdoor kitchen drawers. That's $232.
Okay, here it is, folks. That's my friend Ben. He's sitting in my key chair. He was my best man at my wedding. I no longer have
That's cool.
the fire poker anymore, and I don't have that tea kettle anymore. But my kitchen box is in the background. But that's what I'm talking about when I do my setup.
Nice.
These uprights with the loops on them are 6 feet long each. Because a lot of the places I go to, they don't allow ground fires. But they do allow grills. So I swap out wood for charcoal, and that gets around the ruling about no fires.
Right.
So I could still cook over the fire, and I just adjust up and down how deep the poles go. Tells me how far I am over the fire pit.
Yeah.
So, and that was a Kmart special cast iron fire pit. It works great. It just, it's one of those things. I mean, sorry, not that one. No, there's Ian as a baby. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, that's what I cook on when I go to events and stuff. So I do have I had a fire poker, but I gave it to you guys.
Nice.
Actually, it's right next to me.
Oh, Deb put up something Etsy related here. Let me see what it is. Why did I go to do that? That is not what I want to do. That did not even click. What the heck? I can't get that link to open up. Oh, there it is. Ooh, they got arrows. Well, that didn't help me in. Okay, there. The only problem with certain arrows, you got to have them for draw weights too. And they don't. This one doesn't say anything about draw weights. Thank you for finding that, Deb. I really appreciate it.
I need puppies for dinner.
Let's see here. See if I can find something else that I can tell you about. For those people who didn't see my tent at the gathering, who weren't there, this is what I camped at the gathering with Jenny and Ian. Well, Ian slept in his own tent, but that's my tent right there. I used to have these giant S hooks, shepherd's hooks right here. Someone stole them. So, there we go. Let's see, what was it? Timo's actually got some good stuff that are more inexpensive.
Yeah.
We got some like folding grill stands. Here, like this one here. Check this one out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about I don't think the pot doesn't come with it, but it's a little wood stove, which is kind of cool. I'd like the grate myself, just the grate itself. But for $3.88, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So you don't free shipping. So that's an option. And that okay. I'm just looking to see what else they got here. So well, we had 10 people in here, now we don't.
Oh no.
We're down to half of them. I'm not sure who's all here still.
The probably left went to Vivor.
That's your own fault.
Ah.
Just CR, Deb, and me is what I'm showing up in the chat right now.
And then like I said, and
Blake was there.
My tablet on. Oh, they got handbills.
CR still here.
Yeah, I saw that CR still here. Oh, one of those electric pumps that we got from you is in here for $5.48.
Oh,
I don't know if it's
okay.
rechargeable like the one you got us, but is it rechargeable? I don't think so.
Have you tried it yet?
No, I have not. We haven't had a chance to. Operating voltage is 36 volts. Oh, it needs a battery. This one does anyway. Let's see how to put the batteries in. I have no idea. But it's sitting over there on our table right now. We haven't had a chance to use it. We have, been kind of lax, unfortunately.
Laid up.
Well, laid out, like Jenny said. Ooh, a one-piece titanium spoon for $5. What's the length of that spoon? I don't know. It doesn't say.
$95.
How it dimensions? 6 inches. Dave's not here, man. Come on, Dave, open up. It's me. Dude, look it up. Dave's not here, man. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how much longer. I mean, the way I'm feeling, I've been doing good. Just staying. I mean, because to be honest, on Saturday's live for Cliff, I fell asleep. I mean, his live was still going. I was out cold. Jenny said I fell. Was it how long did I sleep before you did, hun, on Saturday?
Oh wow, that is an awesome price for that.
Yeah, I fell asleep about 9, 10 o'clock, and Jenny went to bed at midnight, and I was still snoozing. I would have kept on snoozing until Ian woke me up and said, "Dad,
8,500 watt.
you got to go to bed." Is there anything that someone uses that's out of the ordinary that you, or something is used in a unique way?
I don't understand.
Huh?
I don't understand.
Okay. Say it's something that has more than one use, or you found something you use on the regular, like for those of us who do the bushcraft side of things, like Cliff and I do, Grace does, Blake, that kind of thing. But you have an item that would normally be used for one thing, but they said, "Oh, I figured I could use it for this." Sort of like, okay, let me use this as an example. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
My hoi knife.
Okay, you see this little coffee thing here?
Yes.
Use it like a water filter.
Yes.
Just put some charcoal, sand, some rocks, and an actual coffee filter in there. You can purify some water. A crude one at best, but still, I would still boil it, but it would at least help filter a cheap, easy filter, not just for coffee.
Yeah.
So I can't remember much about Saturday's live, like myself, because I was tired. I wanted to mention it to something, but Cliff was talking about something, and next thing I know, my boy's waking me up. Say, "Dad, you need to go to bed." And I think I can't remember. I think he was talking to AT live. It was AT was on the panel with him.
Yeah.
But
Briefly.
that's all I did is I told you to shut my computer, just close my computer down. It'll go into standby mode, and I was still out. I slept for about 8 hours that day.
Nice.
But on the other hand, that is a nice little folding coffee maker there.
Yeah.
And quick and easy version if you like the pour over method. And for $5.58, that's not bad. See, what is it made out of? Stainless steel. How much does it weigh? Good question. Let's find out. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Here's the instructions on how to use it. That's what it looks like. There's the sizes. It doesn't say how much it weighs. I would want to know how much it weighs. But it doesn't seem to be weighing much. Ooh, I just saw something. Oh, that's kind of cool. Sorry. That would work really good with the alcohol stove. Give me a second. I would see if I can get something to pop up here. Let me see here. Oh, you can't see this one, so I might do this. Okay, this right here, folks. Can you see that?
The grill?
Yeah.
Oh, they only got one little portable power station right now.
Well, I think that's a really good idea. That right there would work with an alcohol stove. Easy.
Yeah.
I like this version better than that version.
Yeah.
The wavy grill, I guess that's that one right there, would be sturdier. Might be a little heavier, but I'd rather have the sturdiness because that would put a little alcohol stove under there or
Crap.
put wood or whatever you want. Okay. Now, where do you get the mesh uh, spice bags, muslin spice bags, Dad? I mean, that'd be great for like you have a whole bunch of those things set up for coffee or something like that. That I do like my coffee. I just need to get some more sugar. I'm out.
Oh.
Oh no, no more sugar.
Yeah, if someone says, "Oh, you could use honey," no, you can't.
It's not in coffee. That's for tea.
I don't use honey for that. Honey's for eating, not for drinking.
I put
Unless
it in
I'm
coffee.
sick or something,
Hot toddy.
like a hot toddy or something. But I think I might save that little grill thing that I was showing you before. Okay, we just close that up. So, like I said, that little coffee thing you can set up to be either a water filter or making for filtering for coffee. Coffee's always the better choice if you ask me, but I don't know. It's up to you guys. What do you guys think?
I think you purify your water first and then you make coffee.
Okay, if you do it the old-fashioned way with cowboy coffee, what are you doing?
You're just sterilizing the water, but you still have all the sediment in
Oh, no. I didn't say not filter your water. You said purifying. There's a difference. Right?
there. Yep.
Because as long as you filter it, you can't drink it because it's still not clean until you boil it. Then you sterilize it or purify it, depending on what you do. But if you're making coffee, you already had it, filtered at the very least. What you're basically boiling the water, then putting in your coffee. So you should be safe once you make coffee. As long as there's no, critters in there. I'll be right back. Oh, ow. That hurt. That really hurt. Yeah, that lid fits that green cup perfectly. So, and it locks closed. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to check something with my new lid I just bought. Fits one of my coffee mugs really well. Oh, 20 uses per bag. Okay. Timu's got some. Okay, let me take a look. I know what I need to do.
Stage lighting in the fence.
Oh, not a bad price. How many do you get from those? 50. Those drawstring filter bags that Deb has,
Yeah.
you can get them on Temu for $5.98 for 50 of them, and you get them by different sizes too. The little 3.15 inch by 3.94 inch is the smallest you can get, which is a decent size for making a decent little cup of coffee or a pot of coffee, depending on how much you're going to use.
And how many do you get
50.
for?
Give me a second. $5.98. So a little bit, under,
Half the price of Walmart.
and the shipping is free on standard orders. You can get it in 10 days. There you go. So the link is right there that Deb just posted. Oh, okay. But that's not a bad deal, though. I mean, and also you could use it for those people who do tobacco or whatever that they use for their tobaccos, like they did. You always see in the old cowboy movies, the guy rolling his own cigarettes, that kind of thing. Not that I condone that, but it looks cool for the movie. Oh, that's it's a good deal. Temu's got them. Buy them in bulk. Buy $10 worth or $12 worth, whatever it is. I mean, I got my good deal for my strikers that I picked up there. I mean, I haven't looked to see if we've got any new ones, mind you, and I also don't know if the new site that Jason gave me would have anything like that. But
Well, like I said, it's been surprising us what they actually have on there.
Let's see here. What do they have?
They get the power inverters that Pepper's been looking for.
They have 88-pound steel anvils for $125.99. They have a small travel one that's 22 pounds, and another one that's 110 pounds. Woo! For $203. I'd hate to see the shipping on that one. £132 anvil. Holy freaking cow!
On Temu or Vivor?
Vivor.
I'm looking at the well pumps right now.
The heaviest one they have is a 60-kilogram one, which is 132 pounds,
Wow.
for $250. But like I said, I would hate to really see the shipping on those.
Out of stock. Still.
So it depends on if you want to use a single horn one with a countertop and whatever it is. I mean, it's interesting on the amples. I can't tell you. I can't say how good a quality they are, though. I'd have to actually have a blacksmith use one and review it. But that's for another day. I've got about 6 more minutes before I plan on shutting down because I'm getting tired. I gotta put my leg up. Ian and Jenny Ian loves corned beef.
So do I.
Yep, me too.
Love, you like corned beef, right?
Oh yeah.
as much as Ian.
Especially with cabbage.
Well, you like yours with cabbage, but Ian just likes corned beef.
Yeah.
I find it too salty for me. What was it?
It is one of those foods I have to eat with my fingers.
What was the other thing someone gave me the other day? It was like really freaking salty.
Ian gave you that heated meal, and he put too much salt on it.
Oh yeah, one of the meals we got from you.
Yeah.
He brought it to me. He gave me a bite. He put too much salt in it. It was
Oh.
if you would not have put any salt in it, it would have been better. It wasn't bad though. He was hungry, so he grabbed my meal and cooked it. So it's not bad, like I said. It's just he had salt in it, which I don't use. It literally puckered up my mouth. Well, Jenny might be able to. Ruben, I had a fish sandwich and KFC for lunch, for supper. I'm sorry, CR. We end up talking about food one time or another. Or we might discuss making. Oh, Jenny has a recipe somewhere for Amish friendship bread.
Oh, wait.
1.5 horsepower shallow well pump.
Mhm.
For $162.
Well, if you want to discuss these two channels again, Jason.
Pump at Lowe's.
Hey,
They
Jason.
have upright freezers.
Hmm?
Hey,
If you
Jason.
want dedicate a day for going through both these channels again, we can do that.
Oh yeah, we need to.
We can do that down the road. You just let me know when you want to do that. Same as when we, I guess when I'm off after my surgery, we can go over the hunter safety course for everybody.
Oh yeah.
So that's a plan in the future. But right now, I've, like I said, just got to get through until my surgery. So
Yeah.
there's that. But until then, I'm just going to cut it down because it's 27 after. And after I get done saying all my goodbyes and everything else, it should be time to go anyway. I'm
Yeah.
a little sad that I didn't see Cecilia because I wanted to show her the loom. But I hope you guys liked some of the items I showed you today. Thank you for those people who showed the links to those items and the sites. I really appreciate that. Jason, love that Vivor site.
Yeah.
Wait, I got,
I'm not
Cecilia
seeing
just
more and
commented.
more.
Oh, she's getting ready to show up, but she got stuck in an Walmart elevator. Cecilia, I mean, she left me a message. She just got.
Oh.
I didn't know Walmart's had elevators either, but remember, she is in Canada,
Oh, yeah.
so they may be different there.
It must have been at a mall.
Bye, Blake.
But I'm going to say goodnight. Be
Good night,
well,
everybody.
Good night, CR. Good night, Blake. Good night, Pepper. Good night,
Deb.
Deb. Good night, Molly. Good night, Jason. Good night, Mike. Good night. Who else was there? Oh, Hugo was in here for a little second. Hot second. And I'm going to scroll way up. Howie, good night. He just popped in and out. I'm not sure if he's in the background still.
Ajax was in for a little bit.
Ajax, good night to Ajax. There's a whole bunch of people in there was popped in here right off the bat. Cage was in here for a little bit, so I think good night to you as well.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I say good night to
I
everybody.
didn't see Jeff in the was he?
No.
Jeep was in here for a little bit. Thank you again for coming, Jeep. Nice seeing you, brother. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff we were discussing. But I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow on Jason's channel.
Yes.
Yep.
About 7, 8 o'clock, give or take. Give her, a few.
I don't know yet. I might just do work while I'm live.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about the time. Basically, I don't know what.
Yeah.
To be determined.
Okay, keep an eye out for it. He'll set out the
Yeah,
announcement.
keep an eye out for it.
I've been having trouble getting announcements, folks, so bear with me. I've been, I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I'm going to say good night. Be well. I love you
Yeah.
all. And I'm ending in 5,
Good.
4,
3, and no Cliffy with the